Things are really heating up over here at Gala Music. They just dropped two powerhouse artists on their platform that go by the name of Jordin Sparks and Earl Sweatshirt. If you're not familiar with either of them, that is totally fine. We're going to get into that in just a moment. But what you need to know is that if you're not paying attention to Gala Music, you're really missing out. Just before we dig into that, if this is your first time here at Crypto Cashflow, welcome to the channel. On this channel, we teach you how to become your own bank, as well as building up wealth and power and gaining freedom with cryptocurrency. So if you can rock with that, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with Earl Sweatshirt, y'all. If you don't know who he is a part of Loiter Squad, and they did that on Adult Swim some time ago. If you had watched that, it was kind of a, I don't want to say silly show, but they did a lot of random, like, dumb, silly type stuff. So if you're into that, then you were probably watching that. But if you're not, you can look him up and check out his stuff. He's an actor and musician, super conscious, and a very, very well-known and respected guy within the space. And he has a massive following. So we're going to come over here to this article that Scene did, or Decrypted, and break this thing down. So Earl Sweatshirt dropped surprise album via Gala Music. The rapper debuted a long rumor collaboration with The Alchemist via NFTs, capping off a week of scavenger hunts and frenzy speculation. So before we get into this, I believe that this was an album, and I'll be honest, I don't listen to him like that, but I know of him, and I used to watch Loiter Squad back in the day. But I think that this is an album that they've been teasing for quite some time and stringing along their fans on a bunch of different scavenger hunts, and alluding to there might be a secret album or something like that. So let's continue. For years, the rumor swirled, stoked occasionally by the artist. It is concerned there existed a secret, never before heard album from the rappers Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist, and it hid in plain sight. As of midnight, the album isn't only confirmed to exist, it is now available to stream and own via Gala Music. They need to say exclusively on Gala Music, because that's actually where it is. So prior to tonight's surprise announcement, Earl, the one-time precocious teenage collaborator of Tyler, the Creator, and Frank Ocean, last officially spoke of the album in 2021. So it has been some time. When he told the followers that it had long since been posted to YouTube with the burner account, where it featured an elaborately crafted fake album title, cover, and track list, fans searched desperately for the work. It was never found. A lot of people, even those who spent untold months trawling YouTube's 800 million uploads for a video supposedly identifiable only by its lack of reference to Earl Sweatshirt, wonder whether the album even really existed. But that mystery was kind of the point, or at least the part of the point. In Earl world, objective truth is often elusive. I love that. So Gala Music, they actually have a post right here. So if we come over here real quick. The time has come. The high anticipated album Void Dier, and if I said that wrong, please correct me, at Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist is now available to stream exclusively on Gala Music. You can listen to the entire album there, and we're going to check that out in just a moment. So let's continue. The artist's songs have long defied categorization, flipping from deceptively funny to unexpectedly depressing on a dime. His distinctive lyrics, densely packed poetic musings, construct vividly abstract visual collages that resist literal interpretation. They're really laying on the words here. As a performer, Earl employs layer upon layer of deadpan and irony. He's always in some sort of joke. His loyal followers are often left hoping that they are too. So last week, when a series of cryptic clues started dropping from the sky, seemingly teasing the ever-elusive Earl and Alchemist album, the first reaction of many fans was cautious. Earl was embarking on a mad dash week-long international tour to commemorate the 10-year anniversary of his first album, Doris. QR codes on the back of the price tags for tour's merch directed people to a website called Gala, where a screenshot of a tweet from The Alchemist read, "Speak the truth." The Earl Sweatshirt subreddit blew up in a speculative frenzy, but guarded skepticism prevailed. As one user wrote, "I just don't want to get my hopes up." And I can imagine that, right? They just spent like all this time, years trying to find this album for it not to be found, and now they're dropping stuff again? You're playing with us. Alright, so let's continue. This is Earl on the stage here. Gala Music is an NFT-backed, decentralized streaming platform, so theoretically new music could be coming. But Earl hated NFTs, or didn't he? One Reddit user swore that back in 2022 at a concert in Denver, he had heard Earl announce a plan to drop 10,000 R&B NFTs, but the user wasn't sure he had hallucinated the remark. Furthermore, fans agreed that if the comment had been made, it was certainly a joke. Earl would have never actually touched the blockchain. Learn what sarcasm is, bro. I'll help you in life, one comment it said. But the clues kept raining down at the first stop of Earl's Doors tour in downtown Los Angeles. Fans found more mysterious QR codes taped everywhere that they could scan to receive free concert posters. Now, over half of the show's 2000 attendees did so. Those posters led back to the Gala site once again, which is music.gala.com. If you don't have an account, go down to the bio, go down to the description. You can sign up at cryptocastro.com/Gala Music, which now feature riddles that, if answered correctly, offered access to several more vague posts, including allusions to the legal phrase void d'eau and GPS coordinates to a jazz venue in London. So here's some of his fans right here just going crazy over his release. Or not the release, but his concert. Over the next 4 days at Doors' anniversary concerts in Chicago and New York, the mystery continued to unfurl. More posters and more clues. On Monday, successfully solved crossword puzzles revealed a track list for an album called Void d'Air. I know they was hype out there all that time, years going past, and they now see an official track list of songs that they can listen to from their favorite artists, apparently cementing its existence. But by that point, the foreplay was becoming excruciating for some. Proof or F off now, one Earl fan begged in exasperation. I feel their pain. Earl, for his part, wasn't helping in terms of clarity. Towards the end of the LA concert, which featured prolonged cameos from Doors collaborators including Tyler, the Creator, and Vince Staples, the Alchemist took the stage to delirious applause. Perhaps the two might address the hub. No, the Alchemist approached Earl silently with the large cake, let Earl blow out the candles, and then walked promptly back off stage, grinning without uttering a single word. Wow, they're teasing, y'all. They're really teasing. So the panic finally cleared at midnight Eastern Standard Time when the entire track Void d'Air album, yes, the very same secretly crafted years ago by Earl and the Alchemist, dropped on Gala, where it will be streamed exclusively. Now I love this about this article because, this part of the article that I'm about to read. So the 4,000 something concert goers who scan QR codes this week to nab Doors posters will soon find out that if they haven't already, they now hold Gala wallets which contain a limited edition NFT of Void d'Air track. A total of 1,000 NFTs exist for each track, adding up to 11,000 overall, a few more than Earl supposedly promised in the last year in Denver. So after all these years, everybody that were able to scan those posters, 4,000 of their fans, were able to get an exclusive track and actually listen to that on the Gala Music platform, which I think is brilliant for Gala Music because they now are onboarding 4,000 people that are going to now join their platform and potentially interact with some of the other artists, tell other people about it, and create even more wallets on the platform, which creates more utility for Gala Music. So, just cutting through this a little bit more. I'm not going to read the rest of this. I'm going to go over to the website in a moment and just look. But basically here, release tracks, they were $225 a piece. They had individual tracks, they had bundles, and then they had, I think, 20 albums of like the whole thing that people were able to get. So if we come over here to the website, you can see that all of these tracks are on here. There's still some available as well. So if you're interested in those, you can go down to the description and sign up if you don't have an account already at cryptocastro.com/Gala Music and check these songs out. So I'm going to just scroll through these, come over here to listen now, and let's see if something plays for us. So you can listen to all these tracks on here. And all of these tracks are enabled with beams, y'all. If you don't know what beams are, basically that is the temporary reward that you are getting for listens on your songs. So you can take these songs, pair them to a player node, and when people listen to those songs, you get rewarded. Now, it's not cryptocurrency rewards right now. Later on, it's going to convert over to that. And then you will be able to get cryptocurrency rewards and actually do whatever you want. Exchange it, swap it, cash it out, whatever you want to do. Buy things on the platform, right? So I thought that was freaking awesome. Earl Sweatshirt and the Alchemist, freaking powerhouses. If you're familiar with them, just give them their kudos for doing something something like this and bringing it to Gala Music. I thought that was pretty awesome. Now, Jordin Sparks, y'all. Jordin Sparks, if you're not familiar with her, she is from American Idol. So if I come over here, she did the song No Air with Chris Brown and a bunch of other songs, One Step at a Time, This Is My Now. And she is emerging again and bringing her sauce over to Gala Music. So Jordin Sparks sells out latest track of Gala Music, generating 30 ETH in sales. Gala Music is a trailblazer in the world of decentralized Web3 music, has achieved a remarkable feat by joining forces with the renowned multi-platinum artist and winner of American Idol, Jordin Sparks. The recent launch of 3 exclusive tracks on the Gala Music platform has sparked a wave of success, resulting in around 30 ETH in total sales, and each track being snapped up by fans within a matter of minutes. Now, what you all need to get from this, y'all, is that Gala is really bridging the gap between the artists and their fans. If you think of any artist that is like a celebrity or signed to like these really big record labels, how often do you get to have these exclusive, intimate relationships and experiences with these artists, right? Not so often unless you go to a concert or you pay a ton of money just to meet them, take a picture, or do whatever it is, right? Because they're I don't want to say they're binded to things, but they're locked behind these record labels where they can only do so many things. So I like this right here, that Gala is bridging the gap between these two. So I'm going to look at Jordin in just a moment, but I want to come over here to the access pool. Actually, I want to come over here to experiences. This is where I want to go. So this right here, I think that this is freaking dope. Now, with every artist that they drop on the platform, they usually have an experience that you can get. So with Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist, they have a bunch of different stuff here. You can get a signed album poster, album release party that you can attend. This is a live event. You can get a t-shirt from Earl and The Alchemist. You can get a music video cameo, meaning that you will literally be inside of the music video. Like, how cool is that? Your favorite artist that you've been listening to for like years, you get to just go crazy in a video with them, like, you know, just doing your thing. I think that's awesome. They got a smokeout session, you know, if you're into that, pop pass, you know what I'm saying? They have virtual experiences as well. So FaceTime with Earl and The Alchemist, I think that is dope. And a bunch of other different stuff like physical artwork. And if we look at these other experiences as well, this is what I mean by when I say bridging the gap. They're really laying it on and allowing us to like be right there with them, with the artists that we love. So I'm going to come over here to Jordin Sparks tracks. And I love these tracks because we actually got bonus rewards when we bought these tracks. So the beams that we got usually goes off of, right, how many listens, but they tripled the beams for these songs right here. So let's see, Jordin Sparks, she had Look Who's Laughing Now, Bad Thoughts and Cool. I really like this song right here. I'm going to play this for a little bit because I think it's awesome. But you can come onto the platform and listen to all of these songs yourself as well. And you can purchase these songs. Now, these songs aren't available because they sold out, but they're actually available on OpenSea where you can purchase them. So I just wanted to share that. I thought that was really cool that Jordin Sparks and Earl Sweatshirt joined. It just brings questions, right? Who else is going to come to this platform? Who else is Gala Music going to partner with? How are they going to continue to bridge the gap with some of these popular artists that we love and know? Time will only tell. If you got value out of this, make sure you drop that subscribe down below and put it in the comments. Are you in Gala Music? Do you have an account with Gala Music? What do you think about the future of Gala Music? We'd love to hear your opinion. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.